All right, we're waiting at the car wash to go in and do a windshield wiper test here. As soon as the car in front of me gets out of my way, we'll get it started. All right, we're in the car wash, got a little soap and water on the windshield. Let's see how bad my wipers are. Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to show you a trick that you can use to make your wiper blades last 2 to 3 times longer. These are the wiper blades off my truck. I took them off and brought them inside just for filming purposes, but to be clear, you can do this trick with your wiper blades on the vehicle. They do not have to come off the vehicle. And the reason why I say this is free is because all you got to do is use some household products that you probably already have on hand. And these are just examples of some of the stuff that you could use, as long as it's an alcohol-based product. Like this here, obviously, is rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol. And this is, alcohol hand cleaner, or hand sanitizer, I should say. And this one's a good strong one. This one is 70% alcohol. I've got some eyeglass cleaner here. This is ethyl-based glass cleaner. I've got, well, of course, depending where you live, you may or may not have seen this before, but up here in the cold climates, we used to use gasoline antifreeze until they started putting ethanol in our gasoline. But back in the day, we would put this in our gasoline so it wouldn't freeze up. This is just isopropyl alcohol. And another example would be like these alcohol prep pads. Some people have to give themselves daily shots. It's just to clean your skin, and it's a prep pad, sanitizing pad. Sometimes, now this one here is not an alcohol-based pad, but like these are the free hand wipes you get at restaurants and casinos and whatnot. These would probably work. I like using an alcohol-based product because that's what I've used in the past, and it works terrific. Now, I will say the reason why I do this is because I bought a pair of windshield wipers one time, and it came with little packs like this, little moist sealed packs of alcohol wipes with the brand new wipers. Now, this was probably 15, 20 years ago, but it actually recommended taking their alcohol wipe and wiping the edges of the wiper blades before you installed the brand new blades. And so if the manufacturer is going to ask you to do that or tell you to do that when they're brand new, well, then obviously there's not a problem doing it after the fact. Let's get started here, and I'll show you how to do this. Okay, guys, before we get started, there's a couple things I want to say. I've heard people say in the past, oh, you got to be careful about putting or wiping alcohol on your rubber wiper blades. It might dry out the rubber. Well, first of all, windshield washer fluid contains methanol. Methanol is alcohol. When you hear of dirt track cars or drag racing cars or racing boats, alcohol boats or alcohol, circle cars or alcohol dragsters, that's methanol they're talking about. So you're getting alcohol on your wiper blades every time you hit your squirter button. Second of all, like I said earlier, that old manufacturer, can't remember the name, it was so long ago, but that old manufacturer sent alcohol wipes with their brand new blades years ago. And third of all, who cares if they dry out? You're already to the point where you're trying to extend their life, and if you can't extend the life, you're going to have to buy new ones anyway, so isn't it just worth a shot? So, yeah, who cares if you get alcohol on your wiper blades? It's not going to hurt. Okay, so for this demonstration, I gave you a bunch of examples of things we could use, but for this one, we're going to try isopropyl alcohol for the driver's side blade, and we're going to use alcohol hand sanitizer for the passenger side wiper blade. Now, like I said earlier, this is a very strong, about the strongest I've ever seen for hand sanitizer. It's 70% alcohol or ethyl alcohol. So, but of course there is some, I don't know what you'd call the other ingredient here. It's like a lotion or a skin softener. So we're going to see. I know for a fact isopropyl alcohol out of here, or say like this gas line antifreeze, works awesome. I've done it many times to my wiper blades over the years. In fact, these wiper blades right here are probably a year and a half, maybe close to 2 years old. And I wiped these blades down before I went on a 5,000-mile road trip last year. About 10 months ago, I wiped them down with alcohol, and they're just starting to chatter again now. They're real chattery and squeaky, and they don't wipe very clean. And I'm pretty sure that if I treat these one more time with alcohol, I'll get another several, maybe 6-8 months out of them, and they're going to work great. So we're going to use these two products and compare them, and we'll go from there. Now, I just so I can know for a fact which one's which, I put a little silver mark with a silver Sharpie on the corner of this wiper blade. And so we'll make this the driver's side, and the one without the mark will be the passenger side. And we're going to put iso alcohol on the driver's side and hand sanitizer on the passenger side. Let's get started. I usually just, oh, that broke off, of course, cheap. I usually just soak a paper towel down real good and start wiping. And it's amazing how much crud comes off of these things. You just gotta go back and forth, back and forth. And I mean, when you're doing something yourself and you're not paying a shop and time is money, when you're doing something yourself, I like to do this until, I don't want to say until the rag comes perfectly clean, because I don't think it ever will. But I like to do this. I can just fold it over, get a new, fold it over, get another clean section of rag, and just keep doing it over and over until she runs clean. I will speed this part up. Okay, I got that one done with the isopropyl alcohol, and it actually came out pretty nice, I think. That's the ISO wiper there, and if you look at this rag, it came out. Look at the stuff that came off of that rag. It was pretty bad, and by the time I got all done with it, I mean, I was wiping this on the blades, and well, I still got more stuff coming off, but for the most part, it's pretty clean. For the most part, she's pretty clean. And we're going to try doing the hand sanitizer one next. Grab a clean rag here. Let's see how this works out. Sure enough. It's doing it, just like we figured it would. I'll get this one cleaned up, and I'll be back with you. That's what I got so far. Okay, the one with the hand sanitizer is done. This is the rag from that. Didn't get quite as much off, but it's still, I mean, that's a dirty rag. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go put these back on the truck, take it up to the car wash, get her good and wet, and see how the wipers work. They're working just like they're supposed to. No chattering, no squeaking, no streaking, no noise whatsoever. I'd say both sides are working just as good as the other side. I'm going to shut my wipers off now. Let's give the squirters a try here. Try one more time. There's no squeaking, there's no chattering. they work like they're brand new. Any alcohol-based cleaning product will make your wipers work good as new. This will keep you from having to buy brand new wipers for quite some time. Probably get 2 to 3 times the life out of your rubber wiper blades with this simple little trick. And it costs you nothing extra because you already have what it takes laying around the house. I appreciate you guys watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And leave a comment down below. Let me know if this works for you. Let me know if you've done this before. Let me know what you think.